my channel is like 90% dudes. I'm sure this one will have a higher percentage of women.
And I love dudes.
Right.
I love men. I submit to men. I'm a very submissive woman.
Right.
Yeah.
Are you really though?
I really am.
In your relationship, he would agree with that.
What? He would come tell you himself. And he wouldn't be with me if I wasn't.
Right.
This whole submissive thing coming up, like I'm from the South, I'm country. We're raised, you go to school, you get married, you have babies.
Right.
I did that. But then I found me and he let me do that.
Right.
I've never kept a stable job.
Okay.
Ever. If this ended today, he would still be paying the bills.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Like, that he's always just whatever makes you happy.
But when I think submissive, I think that if there's a conflict and you have your opinion,
he always wins.
He always wins.
Yeah.
Even if it means you not being yourself.
Mm-hmm.
If he said, I don't want you to do the show anymore, it's haram.
Well, he said that.
You're out of there?
He said that before. I didn't do it. I snuck and did it.
Right.
Yeah.
So we'll see. Okay, that's the most haram thing possible.
It wasn't like I'm gonna fuck you. I'm gonna do what the fuck I want to do. It was like I knew he meant well.
Right.
When he said that, like he was just nervous. Like you get a lot of publicity, but then when they see the check, it was like, well, get this bitch some cameras.
Well, you want your woman to be great,
he had
right?
a production company, so he was like, yeah, you can use my cameras, my computers.
You familiar with the whole red pill discourse happening online?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because that's a big conversation that they're having is that women need to submit and women shouldn't vote and women shouldn't have opinions.
No, they taking it too far now.
Right.
They really taking it too far. Women, I'm 1,000%, like women need to submit to their partners. Somebody got to lead the household. And women do not like leading their household. That's why they're disrespectful to men now. You need to stand up and be a man. You need to take care of this. Well, marry somebody that you know that has the qualities that you need, and you submit to them. Don't marry somebody and they making more than you and they're doing more than you. You know what I'm saying? And then you try to tell them what the fuck to do. It's crazy to me when I see women saying, oh, I want a man that make $100,000 a year or $200,000 a year. Well, how much do you make? $20,000. So you don't even know how to budget $100,000. So how the fuck you gonna require somebody to make that much and you ain't even figured out how to make that much for yourself? Because if you knew what $100,000 come with, that ain't shit. Really, that person is making $50,000 a year.
Right, but these girls go on podcasts and they say that they want a man who's making $100,000 a month, like these crazy amounts that they've kind of normalized in their mind.
And if you want that, and he's already established and he's older, you're gonna be sharing him.
Right.
That's just what it boils down to. Unless you want to grow with somebody. You see what I'm saying?
But
like,
if you're really submissive, then him saying that he wants to fuck other bitches, you got to submit to that as well, right?
He's Muslim.
Well, okay.
I married into that.
You got lucky in that regard, right?
I married into that.
Okay.
So like all his brothers like have multiple wives. His dad has multiple wives. Like I say hi to 3 different moms when I go.
Right.
So.
But you wouldn't be okay with that.
We talked about it before we got married.
Right. Mm-hmm. And he said he would never take on additional wives.
He said it's for him because he's a peaceful guy. Like he doesn't want the he doesn't like hiding. He doesn't like lying. And juggling multiple women is a lot.
Right.
You know that. It emotionally drains you.
There is 0% of me that would want to have multiple wives.
Exactly.
Now, go get some side pussy. Yeah, I could see the appeal of that for sure. But dealing with their issues and like being on the hook for multiple different women's feelings, like that is so unattractive to me.
Yeah, and he saw his mom go through that with the other wives and his dad. His dad would just fucking stay out of the arguments and shit. Now his brothers are going through it. He laughs at him. He's like, I just got one wife, y'all tripping. Like, and he knows me, so yeah, like but let's just say this. I've been married to him 20 years. If he came to me 10 years from now and was like, hey, I want to take on a second wife, I probably wouldn't give a damn.
But is that because you're just kind of jaded at this point?
I'm not jaded.
You know that you got him to such an extent that you could handle that?
Yeah. To be honest, and women don't like to admit this shit. First of all, the reason there's so many of us is because we was meant to share. That's why we do it so easy. You know what I'm saying? And all we want is the truth. And I've seen polygamy work. My sister-in-laws and in-laws are in polygamous relationships. And so for me, if he came to me, and I love this man, you see what I'm saying? He's not just any man. I love this man. This man has had my back the entire time. Like, he would take a bullet for me. He don't let me go nowhere by myself or nobody do anything to me. Like, so if he truly came to me and we had a conversation and he was like, hey, I want to take a second wife, I would let him do it.
Right.
Yeah.
My girl actually said something like that to me relatively recently, where she was like, because like early on when we started dating, she made it perfectly clear, if you fuck another girl behind my back, it's over.
That's a deal breaker.
Right. And then as our relationship has gone on and we got more comfortable with each other, she kind of like said, if you were to fuck some stripper, I don't care. She goes, just be safe. I'm like, well, there's no chance of that. So
you can't be.
Well, safe. I'm not wearing a condom and she's not going to be tested. So
you fucking strippers raw?
Well, if I was going to fuck a stripper, I'm just saying the condom thing doesn't work for me.
Adam,
I can't do it through the latex.
You cannot get rid of.
Yeah, but I was fucking everything I met for many decades before I got with her, and it came out all right.
Adam.
That being said, I'm not doing that.
How many strains of HPV you got?
That's a good question.
You got to go get that.
I got tested today, but they don't test for HPV.
You got to test for that shit.
I get tested every 2 weeks, but not for HPV.
That's the prostate. That's the colon cancer.
Is it?
Yeah.
I don't hear a lot about HPV these days.
Because they trying to vaccinate against it. That's that silent shit.
I need everybody to check out NoJumper.com. We officially started a blog. It has in-depth articles about current events, music, etc., plus all of our content in terms of podcasts, interviews, etc. And you can get some exclusive new merch if you check out NoJumper.com. So make sure you tap in.